In this video, we're going to look at inverse proportion. So if we take an inverse proportion question here, so this question says P is inversely proportional to M. So what we do for a question like this, the first statement we write down is P equals to K. Now because it's inversely proportional to, instead of times, it's the opposite. We do divide. So it's divided by M. That's the first statement we write down. Then we substitute the values given to us. P is 48. We don't know K, but M is 9. So remember in algebra, if you want to get rid of a divide, we do the opposite. So we times both sides by 9. So what happens here? They cancel out. So we get K is 48 times 9. And then we can type that in, 48 times 9 here. 432. So the formula we require is P equals 432 divided by M. Now calculate the value of P when M is 12. So P equals to 432 divided by 12. So 36. So P equals the 36. Here's a question for you to try. You can pause the video, and when you're done, I will go through my work solution. Okay, welcome back. So R is inversely proportional to T. R equals 12 when T equals to 0.2. So calculate the value of R when T equals to 4. So the first thing we need to write down is the statement. So R is inversely proportional to T, so that's K over T. Now R is 12. We don't know what K is, and T is 0.2. So we can times both sides by 0.2 here, and then they will cancel out. And so we can say K is 0.2 times 12. So 0.2 times 12 gives me 2.4. So the formula we require is R is 2.4 over T. Calculate the value of R when T is 4. So we get 2.4 over 4. So that gives me 2.4 divided by 4, which is 0.6. So the next type of question in inverse proportion is a question like this. P is inversely proportional to D squared. So when we write this statement again, we're going to be careful. So we're going to say P equals to K over not just D, but it's the square of D, so it's D squared. So now we can find out K. So P is 10,000, which would work out K, and D is 0.4, so it's 0.4 squared. So K is going to be 10,000 times 0.4 squared. So we can do 10,000 times 0.4 squared, which gives me 1600, right? So now our formula is P equals to 1600 divided by D squared. So find the value of P when D is 0.8. So we just do 1600 divided by 0.8 squared. So we do 1600 divided by 0.8 squared, which is 2500. Here's a question for you to try. You can pause the video, and when you're done, I will go through my work solution. Okay, welcome back. Q is inversely proportional to the square of t. So we can write that down. Q is inversely proportional to the square of t. So it's t squared. Q is 8.5. We don't know k, and t is 4, so we do 4 squared. So what we end up with is 8.5 equals to k over 16. We're going to times both sides by 16. Don't forget, they cancel out. So k is 16 times 8.5. 16 times 8.5, which is 136. So our formula is going to be Q is 136 divided by t squared. Then it says calculate the value of Q when t is 5. So 136 over 5 squared. So it will be 136 divided by 25. 5.44.